Oh, hello again. We're another roguelike. Woo! We're doing a exit the Gungeon now, right now. That's up to 4 roguelikes on the channel. I was gonna have to keep a counter or something. I've done 4 roguelikes so far. That's the only thing I've uploaded. Exit the Gungeon. Now you may be asking, YouTuber who may or may not be named Roni, why are you playing Exit the Gungeon, the sequel to Exit, before Enter? Well, this question may or may not be irrelevant depending on which one I choose to upload first, because I'm recording them both in the same day. But I would upload this one because it takes shorter time to upload. Let's get into a run. So, Exit the Gungeon. It is the sequel to Enter, where instead of entering the gungeon, you're exiting it. And it's also in 2D instead of 3D, as you can see, which adds more stuff. There's still the dodge roll, but instead the dodge roll is a jump instead of a side thing. You can still do the side thing, but you can also jump. So that's how they did it. It's just different. And I have played a lot less of Exit than I have of Enter. So this, unlike the other roguelikes I've done, this may not be a win. Which is fine, that's the point of roguelikes. But just saying, I'm just saying it. Because I've done a lot less Exit compared to Enter. And you may be noticing, I've had a bunch of different guns, but I didn't pick up any guns. Well, the difference of, the big thing to make it, some days, okay, the big thing to make Exit different from Enter, other than the 2D, is that there's only passives you can get from chests. Otherwise, the only thing you get are, you only get passives, and then your gun is literally randomly switched to a different gun, depending on how many, so you see, okay, I'm so bad at explaining things. You see the number on the top right? That's like, that goes up constantly if you deal damage and don't take damage. And the higher that number, the better chance you get to get better guns. And the lower, the worse chance. So, your gun switches random, it just happens randomly. And you can just get better or worse guns depending on your number up there, and that's how that works. And then you just get passive normally. And chests actually don't take up any space or use any keys. And you can see it's an elevator going up, so it's a lot more linear, I guess you could say, because you literally have to go one direction. You can't just explore. You have to go one. You stop at a room, you go in an elevator. But that's good. It's different from the previous one, which is what a sequel should be. Should be different, but not too different, and I think Exit succeeds in that. Because it's like the same gameplay. Like, you could play Enter, and then play Exit, and then get like decently far in a first run, because it's the same mechanics, just 2D. Which I think is kind of smart. Because it makes it easier to just get into for people who already did it. And okay. It has all the same mechanics, like don't take damage during a boss to get a extra life. And I hate this boss from what I can remember. Or get an extra heart and everything. This boss is not the best. But you can see you can go down too, like that. And yeah, you can just do a lot of stuff. Okay, that was close. And there's like a lot of the same weapons, and basically almost everything is kind of the same weapon or passive as the first game. So you, basically anybody who's played Enter, you know the weapons that could be in here. So it's very easy to get into. Except getting something like Mahogany is never good. Oh, there's a okay, well, I guess I can't say that now. I recorded Enter before this, but I might post this first. So I was gonna say the return of Cold 44, but you might not have seen that yet. So, spoiler, we get Cold 44 in the Enter the Gungeon run. We didn't take damage either. Getting Raging Photo, which is good. We have a really high counter, but Enraging Photo makes it, if we do happen to take damage, it will make it so that we get extra damage for a short amount of time. I will absolutely buy Bouncy Bullets and Green Guan Stone, since I can afford both, and we'll get on our way. So Green Stone, you can see, every time you take damage, it can actually heal you of a full heart, which is really good, but it's random, but it also deflects it spins around you, deflects bullets like that. And then what else did I get? What did I buy? Short-term memory, man. I also got the, I should know, I just did it. What did I buy? I'm not looking at my inventory, I'm gonna remember. I bought the, okay, I pressed jump just so we're all aware of that. I definitely pressed jump, which is a dodge roll button. Oh, another thing is freezing weapons are extra good in this game because they just instantly kill if they freeze an enemy that's flying, and that's if they're not over anything like there. What did I buy? Why do I forget? And see, you could see that weapon there, or that thing floating around. It is a temporary passive item. So that was Emula the Pit Lord, so we don't take fall damage. But now, right when I got it, we go into a room without the potential to take fall damage, so it's just gonna go to waste, because it's just on a timer. I will remember what I bought in that store. I'm not going to look. See, look at those bouncy bullets. We can hit everything in this room because of this gun and the bouncy bullets. Oh, we bought bouncy bullets. Yes, I remember now. Ooh, okay. Roll bomb's fine. It's not anything super exciting, but it's fine, I guess. Okay, well, that was a good way to remember. Just say it out loud. Okay, yeah, there we go. I was like, they've given us that good gun for a long time, or are they gonna throw us another not as good one? And Proton Backpack's good, so no, I was just wondering if they're gonna throw us another gun or not. I can't see. Oh my gosh, my mic is covering up that exact spot that enemy was. My mic is actually covering that part of the TV. So that could have been really bad. Probably move my mic, but then how would you hear me? You know, you gotta hear me. RC Rocket is, I think, I haven't played this in, like, since, a few weeks after it came out, because I just got busy with Animal Crossing and stuff. So I think they buffed a lot of the stuff, because RC Rocket used to be really bad, but it seemed to insta-kill all those enemies. And I heard they buffed stuff and changed a lot from the initial game, because the initial game was kind of like way more difficult in a bad way, not difficult in a good way like Dark Souls. I hate how I compared something hard to Dark Souls there. That sucks. So we got Makeshift Cannon, which it can like 1 or 2 hit bosses right before the boss, and guns switch when you start a boss battle. And we didn't get the damage off, so that sucks. That's sad. Okay, that was accidental. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. I messed that up. This guy. I remember this boss used to suck. Or this boss was so hard to learn. But for now, I don't know my... I was confusing my blank button with enter. Forgot what button I had it on. Blink too late. Otherwise, all his attacks are easy. Just that one attack I always blink just because I don't like it. Let's get Blast Helmet, because why not? He's almost dead. Okay, this attack again, that's fine. There we go, I did that right that time. Oh, now we get Makeshift Cannon right when he's like pretty low on health. Oh, okay, we would have got 2 health ups, but we got it right when he was low on health, so it did like a very low amount of what it could have done. I still don't know what's behind this door. I need to know one day, but I'll never know. That doesn't make sense. I guess I'll buy heavy boots because I have the money. It can be good. Actually, heavy boots are really good in this game if they stayed the same. Like I said, I don't know what they changed. I'm missing a lot. I need to play this game more because I didn't get the robot. I only got the cultist secret character. I haven't beaten it with a good amount of characters. I need to definitely do this more. This is a roguelike that came out on a flood of other games I was playing, so I just didn't have the time to play it like I did other roguelikes. Because other roguelikes I put like dozens of hours into, but just came out at the wrong time for me. But it's still good. I mean, I like almost every roguelike. Except for maybe Risk of Rain, just because I don't understand it. But I don't hate it, I just don't understand it. I just don't know how to play Risk of Rain. Which is more of a me problem, since I couldn't learn. But I will, maybe one day. Maybe one day you'll see a Risk of Rain video, and I'll be good, and I'll be able to actually get at least close to the end. Oh, geez, we got this weapon again in a closed room. That's really good. Yeah, maybe one day. But anytime soon, probably not, because I just don't get it. Maybe Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain 2 is likely to have its own video eventually. I don't own it. But I don't know, I need... Ooh, black chest. We get... What is that? Oh, wingman. Okay, wingman. That's nice. That's really good. Shoots for you. And blocks bullets, I think. Yeah, I need suggestions for a game that isn't a roguelike to play. That's like that I can do a full series on. Because I can't think of any games other than roguelikes. And I want to play other games. But it's annoying. It's hard to do a series. It just is. It takes so much more time than just popping in and playing this. But I need other ideas. So if you have any games that I should check out, like just any game that you think I'd be interested in. One thing I haven't said yet. Oh, that wingman shoots rockets. One thing I haven't said yet is that each campaign for each specific character is actually different. So if you play as somebody that isn't the pilot, you probably won't get these balloons, which is unique and cool. Yeah, you'll get a different path altogether. Getting RPG early on in this fight is good. Oh, well, I did not know that was about to happen. I did not fight this guy that much. I only fought the guy like a few times. And that's a one thing, is that you can't have any boss killing weapons, so you kind of just have to hope. Because you can just not get any boss killing weapons throughout the whole thing, because you just got unlucky. I literally, oh my gosh, I took damage. That sucks. I'm at the end of the fight. I would've, I missed the jump. Got gold amulet, which is, I don't really care. It's not that good. It's just blank damage, but it's kind of like, I don't know what I'm really gonna do with blank damage. Heavy bullets? I wish I could talk. Let's buy heavy bullets. I'm gonna save my money for the last store. Heavy bullets are good. Just extra damage, basically. Slower, I think, but extra damage, so it's worth it. And we're heading on up. Still going. I don't know if... Yeah, this is the fourth, so he's... That was me. Okay, that was me. That was just me. I can't dodge roll, apparently. Okay, I am not in a good spot right now. I literally lost my... I lost my focus when I was flying, even though I've beaten this game with the pilot before. I just lost my focus. The roll mechanic is like slightly different, just because of the fact that you can roll in literally any direction, just like the first game, instead of how it is where it's up and then... Okay, that was just bad. Oh, okay, we got Abysmal Tentacle. Hopefully we can use it. Tentacle, good. Let's use it. Come on. Definitely using it. It's not doing that much, not as good as I remember. Maybe it's just not as good as Enter. Get that guy. That guy took like 3 hits. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not, even though it's the same type of gameplay, I am not as good at this game as I am Enter just because it's different. And it is harder. I think it's just harder because I don't have as much experience in it, but it's just kind of, you know. Ooh, bum bullets are good. So then sometimes every shot, you get a bee to come out. I think it might be every shot depending on the weapon. And then bees just can rack up a lot of damage. So I always like anything that has to do with bees in these games, because bees are just a really good thing to have. Especially bum bullets. Yeah, it's not every shot, because weapons like this would be really strong, but it's under like a time limit of like shots. So every gun will spawn the same number of bees in the same number of time. Getting the AU gun's nice here, because it just insta kills a lot of enemies. Come on, hit him? Okay. Or like 2 shots. And there's a new graphic. That graphic wasn't there originally. It didn't like shine like that back in the day. Back in my day, the AU gun didn't shine like that. Okay. Video recording does something to a person, you know? I don't like this. I don't remember that attack that he ever did. So I think I fought every boss in this game, but it just... okay, okay. Come on, we're so close. Holy... Yes! Yes! Flame hand, cool. We get the... mess around, and we get another amulet, which is just whatever. It's disappointing. The rat didn't show up at all, which is strange, but I guess it's just luck. Banana jam hands, we don't want that. Gunter media strain is Banana jam hands, what that does is it makes your weapons switch like really quick, like every like 5 seconds you get a new weapon, which is kind of fun, but there's a whole character for it, so usually it isn't worth just grabbing just because you need at least like some type of good synergy with it. It can be good because then it means it's a double-edged sword, I guess, because you get better weapons, you have a chance at better weapons, and you get shorter weapons for a shorter amount of time. You also get better weapons for a shorter amount of time, so it's just like, what do you want more weapons and just not have it as long as bad weapons, or just hope that you get good weapons and you have them for way longer? It's a mix. We have 4 blanks going into the final boss, which is good. I'm not sure if there's a secret final boss in this game yet, I guess. I assume they're still updating it. They updated Enter for years, but I have no idea if there's a secret one, because, like I said, I haven't played this game much. We have a really high... We're getting really good guns just because I have a really high counter currently, and bouncy bullets is helping quite a bit. You saw how fast that shotgun guy died. Yeah, 18. We get another black chest. We get another amulet, which that one... I mean, I hate getting this many amulets just because they're not the most useful. Chaos is good because it can do any amulet effect, but it's also just like, I'd rather have a non-amulet weapon or passive, you know? Because it just, blanks aren't going to be used as often as shooting. Oh jeez, I knew that was going to happen, but I still hit. Okay, that guy didn't go into a stun death state. They usually do. That was weird. Lost our streak, but we're good. We have a lot of health for the final boss. Actually, it's not that much. Okay, well, I took damage too. And not that much from what I've done, because I've had a lot of health and I still died just because the final boss was really hard. But maybe it's easy. You get good old friend Rube Adine, another spoiler for Gungeon. For Enter. We're definitely gonna buy Scattershot. We're gonna buy Bullet Idol. Okay, cool. We got really good shop items. Like, the chest's disappointed, but the shop items are good. Gundro Media Strain, if I could have afforded that, I definitely would have bought that. We're heading on up. Let's see if we can do this. This will be good. Hopefully I can do this, because then it'll be very impressive to have my first 4 roguelikes I ever play. Each first episode will have a win, because then it'll make me look really good. So let's hope, but I don't know about the Dragon, because Dragon was really difficult. These used to be. But it'll make me look good. And you can see another thing with Enter, or with Exit, is that it is a lot shorter compared to Enter. So I might, probably for that reason, and also just because I need to play, I need to do something. I need to play Exit more because I haven't done everything. I will definitely be playing Exit more than Enter. Just because it's shorter too, so it's easier. It doesn't take an hour. I like Enter, but it just takes an hour, and it's just a lot of time. That's the wrong button again. I didn't take damage from that somehow. Also Clob, yay. Literal worst item in the game. There's a bug. There's a really big bug on my desk. Like, it's weird looking too. I don't know what type of bug it is. But it's just there, and I can't get it right now because I'm fighting the dragon, and it's just chilling there, and I don't like it. What is it doing? It's not moving. It's literally just there in front of my mic. Like, not on it, but just in front of the mic. AU gun, that's really good. Come on, AU gun, help. AU gun's gonna do a lot of damage, it should. Okay, that was good. Good damage. Directional pad, another really good weapon, and we're good. We have a lot of health, so there's no way we're gonna lose at this point. I can't see his health bar because the mic's in the way, but I know it's low. Especially with, yeah, we're good. This was a good run, and now I look cool because everybody will see that I won the first episode of every single roguelike I've played so far. All 4. So anytime after this, if there's an episode that isn't, I'm gonna put it in the... I guess I spoiled the next episode now, depending on when I post this, but I won a Death Road to Canada, Isaac Greedrun, Enter, and Exit, just so let it be known, in a row. So take that, people who... I don't know. We did it. Played it as Pilot again. Should have probably played as a different character since I already beat the game as Pilot. But, oh well. And that is Exit the Gungeon. Thanks for watching. Oh, the bug's moving. There it goes. There goes the bug. Yeah, he was just here for the end. He just wanted to enjoy the dragon fight. Good for him. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. It's a roguelike. Please do whatever you want, I guess. Live your life. And thank you. Goodbye.